Hi, I'm David Ballard from Global Care Africa. As discussed before about the needs in Africa, 3 years ago I was donated 40 hospital beds from the Friendlies Hospital in Bundaberg. Now these hospital beds that saved millions of lives in Africa were destined for the tip. We get so many medical supplies given to us and donated to us. The biggest cost is shipping them to Africa. But the things that we throw out here in Australia save millions upon millions of lives in Africa. Now, I need to tell you the difference that these 40 beds that were going to the tip in Australia, they arrived in Swaziland, and I was blessed to be there when they arrived. Now, these beds are so important there that the Prime Minister and the Cabinet of Swaziland turned out to greet us. It made national television in Swaziland. We were taken out for dinner that night by the Princess of Swaziland to say thank you for this incredible gift. Not only that, that day were there hospital beds, but there were wheelchairs and crutches and medical supplies given to them. These were things that were destined for the tip here in Australia, but in Africa of vital importance. When you go to a hospital in Africa, and if you don't take your own bed linen, if you don't take your own food, your own water, unfortunately the truth of the matter is you go without. In Australia, you go to hospital in Australia well cared for, but that's not the case in Africa. You go through major hospitals and there are people. There was one lady who had just had her leg amputated 2 days beforehand at a major hospital in Malawi when I was there last year. She was lying on the bare corridor because there was no bed for her. An amputee. You see mothers there laying on bare floors whose babies are in the wards dying and they have nowhere to sleep. This just shouldn't happen, you know, in today's society. If we could just harness everything that is thrown to the tip in Australia every year, there'd be no third world countries. But unfortunately, this is not the case. We need to start thinking about others more. We need to start thinking outside of ourselves and our own physical needs, our own material needs, and start thinking about others and their needs. The life expectancy in the villages in Africa is 38 for a female and 37 for a male. And when you see the way they eat, you will understand why. When I was in Uganda a few years back, I was given a goat, which is one of the highest forms of honour you can be given in Uganda. Now they butchered that goat there on the spot, and while they were butchering it, they were eating the entrails. We don't understand poverty like that. Please start thinking of others, Australia.